Yeah, you guys, YouTube Vanced is now dead, and the one and only YouTube itself is the killer. And for those who don't know what YouTube Vanced was, YouTube Vanced was basically a modified version of the YouTube app for Android. That it was modified to have even more features than YouTube Premium. And of course, Google didn't like it. So YouTube Vanced is dead. And I just think to myself, it isn't enough for Google to harvest your data. It is not enough for Google to be spying on you at all times, at all places, and, be invading and destroying your privacy. No, it's not enough. They have to piss you off even more by destroying a way that people find out to make the YouTube usability more enjoyable. Something that YouTube itself couldn't have done. Now, I just think, why do you have to piss off even more a part of the user base that is already pissed off with Google, with YouTube and its apps? Because people who are using YouTube Vanced, they're not going to pay for YouTube Premium. I entered in one forum talking about YouTube Vanced, and it was unanimous. People will not pay for YouTube Premium. It's just a small part of the user base that was using. So there was no reason for Google to be, crazy hunting down YouTube Vanced. It wasn't needed. It's like be using an ad block, and even ad blocks are permitted in the Google App Store. In the Google extension stores for Chrome, for example. Google is so greedy that it has to piss off the user base even more. Because if you are using YouTube Vanced, it means that you are not satisfied with the YouTube app and the YouTube usability. So, it's just insane that this happens. And what I saw in the forums was were people that were, furious about it. So, I don't know what was the strategy, but I really think that this is not gonna end well for YouTube dealing with this with this share of their user base. And now you might be thinking, well, now YouTube Vanced is dead, so do I have to go back to the YouTube app? And I just tell you, no, you don't, because there is a viable option. One thing that YouTube Vanced did that was wrong was using the YouTube app UI, and the YouTube app is not open source, so Google had this pretext to kill the project. And you might be thinking, so how do I get all the features that I had with YouTube Vanced? I tell you, go to the F-Droid or to the website of NewPipe and download their app with an APK. It's super easy. It's amazing. You can watch all YouTube videos, you can make local playlists, you can make local subscriptions, you can watch in a pop-up mode, you can watch with just the background audio. He supports SoundCloud. So it's a full feature app. It's basically YouTube Premium, but you don't have to pay for it. So it's great. It's a great application. And let's be honest, you're not gonna pay for YouTube Premium. No one's gonna pay for YouTube Premium. Like, we use a lot of add-ons to make the usability more, enjoyable, because we don't wanna pay to get extra features that should be included with the product. So just use NewPipe. Trust me, it's good. Since I started using last year, I didn't go back with the YouTube app, not even once. So I highly recommend. And if you are a fan of an extension called Sponsor Block that is available for you to skip paid promotions within the video, then I recommend you to go after the new pipe fork, polymorphic. I don't know if that's the name, I forgot right now, but I'm gonna put in the description. So if you are a fan of this add-on, go to the fork, because it's basically new pipe with this extra functionality that the new pipe team did say that they were not going to include anytime soon. So the polymorphic team already put on the new pipe fork. So basically, if you like the basic YouTube experience, go to new pipe. But if you use the sponsor block extension on your web browser, so go to polymorphic, that you're gonna be suited very well. And another possibility for you is to use Brave with the experimental night mode. It blocks ads, it blocks tracking, so it's another way for you to be using YouTube on your mobile device without having to go to the YouTube app. And Brave also has background audio, so it's good. It's not as smooth as new pipe, so we have to see what suits you better. And it's way more private to use NeoPipe or Brave, but the problem is with Brave you have to log in with your Google account, and with NeoPipe all the things are local, so it's way better in my opinion, for you to use NeoPipe on your Android device. And I guess that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you next time. Bye bye.